To the color of a B, the color of an L, to the color of a O, color of O, to the color of a D, crimson red, for a big accident.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscurus Lupa Presents. In case you're wondering how I got out of reviewer limbo, well, I took care of things. Angry Joe won't be bothering me for a very, very long time.
What the fuck?
Now that that's taken care of, I can get back to reviewing shitty movies. And, well, I have something to admit. Hi everyone, I'm Obscurus Lupa, I'm 21 years old, and I'm a Twilight fan. I say that ironically, of course. Twilight is hilarious. The acting is clunky, the direction is strange, and the story is bad. And the best part? It's huge! It's like a big-budget B-movie, and not everyone is in on the joke. It has merchandise! Undefeatable never got this kind of treatment.
Beautiful. This is the skin of a killer, Bill.
Priceless. And with sudden popularity comes the inevitable cheap knockoffs, thus Blood Red Moon. Take a look at that cover. Just take it in. Ah, smells like ripoff. Notice the guy with the coat? He may or may not even be the guy in the film. I think it's just a generic stock photo, but damned if I can tell the difference between a generic stock photo and the generic love interest. And those long, beautiful trees in the background? Not in the movie, except for the obvious stock footage. That's right, the whole thing reeks of being shot in someone's backyard. By the way, the special features on this DVD include, but aren't limited to, behind the scenes. If you've ever wondered what Twilight would look like if it were shot in Canada and the actors were paid in silly string and broken dreams, look no further than Blood Red Moon. The plot is basically Twilight for dummies, but for those of you unfamiliar with the story, it goes like so. Our protagonist Megan moves to a new town and falls for a mysterious boy in class named Victor, who it turns out is a vampire. Murders start happening and it appears that Victor might be the killer, so he and Megan must find the real culprit and clear his name. And they must accomplish all of this in an hour and 2 minutes. Reel back a bit, Blood Red Moon, your lengthy film confuses me. The film opens on a blood red moon, though it's more pink than red, so I guess it's more like a Pepto-Bismol moon. Crazy farmer guy is drinking a beer outside his house at night for no particular reason when he senses something watching him.
Oh my god, they're back. I knew the bastards would be back.
Now he's sitting down, okay. Really? You're gonna go with the stock sound effects? It doesn't even have the same sound quality as the rest of the film. This is followed by a 2-minute credit sequence over some trees, so if you're counting, we're 4.5 minutes into an hour and 2-minute film and have yet to meet our main characters. But don't worry, you aren't missing much. This is our Bella substitute, Megan, and if you thought it couldn't get worse than Bella, I think you'll find Megan will prove you wrong. It's her first day at school, and the local jock and his cheerleader girlfriend give her a hard time.
Is the Addams family in town?
How about we sell you a ticket next time, Morticia?
Okay, first of all, that's the jock and the cheerleader? How old are they, 12? Secondly, is Megan supposed to be gothic or something? I didn't realize wearing a black shirt qualifies you for that. Thirdly, what the fuck did that mean?
How about we sell you a ticket next time, Morticia?
That's just stupid. It's cliched and...
Are you doing a review?
Oh, hey Jenny Perfect. Yeah, this is a really bad movie. Do you want to review it with me?
As if! I've got cheerleader things to do. You are such a loser.
Megan meets Alyssa, the friend character.
With most of the people in this town, if you're not a blood relative, you're an outsider. And unfortunately, just about everyone's related.
Ew.
I'll see you in a bit then.
Really? Wow, way to be inconspicuous, dude. At least Edward Cullen stood more than 6 feet away when he was stalking someone. Megan and her mom have a pointless conversation where they mostly try to remember their lines. Oh, how I long for the days of Claudette and Lisa. Anyway, this is only here so we can segue to the crazy farmer telling the sheriff about his cow being murdered. Because truly, things have never been so dire for him.
These things happen.
Well, why do they keep happening to me? They keep taking my cattle.
How about you let me enjoy my dinner? I'll be out a bit later.
Megan, we're not in the city anymore. You have to be careful around here.
That's interesting.
Unlike this movie. That's not a blood red moon. Touché, movie. You've thrown me for a loop.
I do not want to start all over again tomorrow.
I will give the movie this. At least she has a reason to be emo about school, which is more than I can say for Bella, who seems to be allergic to love and attention. Unfortunately for Megan, if Bella has the personality of a paper bag, in comparison she has the personality of the tree it was made from.
Who's he?
Hi.
Victor. He's a bit of a loner. He's actually the other new person in school.
Dude, she's looking right at you. You're failing as a vampire. He was transformed as a teenager with no social skills. He's doomed to be perpetually mediocre.
You seem to know a lot about him. Are you interested?
Oh, no.
That loser? Oh, you were serious.
So he's not part of the in crowd, is he?
No. Not like the jocks and the cheerleaders, but, I don't know.
Stop watching them! You're not hidden! Good work mouthing the words, extras.
So, you just moved here?
Wow, he seems completely invested in the scene.
We're going for lunch. Did you want to join us?
I can do that.
That is just great.
Thanks, Megan. You know how in Twilight, the Cullens stayed away from people since they were brooding vampires who couldn't get close, as opposed to being awkward mouth breathers no one wants to hang out with? Yeah, that was cool.
You got a problem, Victor?
Yeah, I hate idiots.
You better not be talking about me.
And what if I am?
Fail, 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 fail.
Would either of you two like to explain exactly what is going on here?
Wait, is that little Miss Gamer? I mean, I don't even want to make fun of her now. I know she's not, but she looks like her. Yeah, what the hell. I'm a stereotypical teacher. Just what is going on here? Detention, because that's what teachers do. Drawing pictures in class? Contrived detention.
How was your day at work? Oh, fine. Best day of my life.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
We have this big test on next Monday, and I was wondering if it'd be okay if I studied at a friend's house after school this week. Study. Friend.
Don't you lie to your mother. I know you're a complete loser. Megan and Victor go to detention. Ooh, what's gonna happen? I hear there's gonna be Breakfast Club antics and all kinds of wacky shenanigans. And by that, I mean nothing happens.
It's pointless padding scene time. Bing!
I gotta take a piss. Hey, buddy, can you give me a hand?
Okay, A, that's the same stock slash sound we heard for the cow. B, the villain does not use a blade at all in this film. And C, why is he thudding if he's already on the ground? Riddle me this, Blood Red Moon.
Someone was killed near town last night, I think by an animal. Do you think it was really the aliens?
See, this is different than Twilight because she's living with her mom. Ah, somebody shoot me. Fun fact, in all the establishing shots of the school, the kid in the green shirt is trying to get to his buddies on the left. Go, green guy, go!
Hey, I haven't seen your boyfriend around all week. Is he hiding from me? He cost me a week of football practice.
Okay, two things. Number one, are you certain you want to perpetuate the Neanderthal jock stereotype?
Oh, I'm sorry. They forgot that they cast someone she could beat up. Victor is stalking Megan at the park, and they sort of quote Twilight for a while when this happens.
How did he do that?
He took a few steps to the right. Oh, come on, you can hear the camera. Ooh, you stepped into frame again. What a mysterious vampire.
Humor me and let me walk you home.
Then why did you walk away in the first place?
So I'm thinking you're like a stalker or something.
We were just walking in the same direction.
You are a weird one.
Pots and kettles, Megan. Pots and kettles.
Turds and toilets, Blood Red Moon. Turds and toilets.
Well, I've got to get going. See you tomorrow.
I could really use a drink of water. Heroics and all.
Just wait right here and I'll go get it.
You're not going to invite me in?
What a doofus! At least when Edward Cullen is creepy, he's charming about it. Oh yeah, because this was the least creepy part of Twilight, right here.
He's watching her sleep. How is that not rapey?
Did you want to come over?
So, does no one in this movie change their clothes, or...?
For some reason, my mom likes you, and she's never liked any of my friends.
That's just it. I don't think we should be friends.
That's why I invited myself into your house. Water? Stock footage, ahoy! Another extra is killed in a scene where the lighting continually changes, you hear background noise from people on the shoot, and you can see the camera in the man's glasses. This is giving Razor Sharp a run for its money in the quality department, but at least Razor Sharp had its own story. Are they really gonna do the slash thud for every death? You couldn't, like, find some other stock sound effects? Well, at least they learned how to jump cut him into the scene.
How do you do that?
I have my mysterious ways.
Are you like bipolar or something?
I have my mysterious ways. What? Who? When? What? Interpretive dancing? No! Wait, was that supposed to be a vision or something? Megan has visions? I promise you people, this never happens again in the movie. Deus Ex Machina? What's that? Oh good, we get to see Victor try and figure out how to read.
I saw your notes.
What did it say?
You don't want to be with me because you're secretly with Jenna, aren't you?
So she has a vision of Victor sucking Jenna's blood, and her conclusion is that he's going out with her?
I was feeding on her.
On Jenna!
Da-da-da-dum. Okay, so during this scene, Megan thinks Victor is with Jenna, subsequently finds out that he's a vampire and was actually feeding on Jenna unknowingly, and that's the better alternative. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good time to go alone into the forest with him.
She's just one of the herd I feed off of.
Herd?
Oh, sorry. That's, what we call you.
Canadians?
Do you want me to take you up there?
Not unless you want me to puke in your mouth. Heights make me sick.
It's a good thing we mentioned it and revealed our budget. High five! Now we awkwardly saunter into Blood Red Moon's version of the famous field scene in Twilight. Take in the beautiful landscape of a local Canadian park. Ah. Well, at least he doesn't sparkle, right? Okay, Twilight, you got me. You sparkle the best. Victor and Megan lay awkwardly in the grass as Victor explains that he was turned in the 1970s by a vampire he met at Woodstock. Oh, and also, vampirism is an STD in this film. That's right, where Stephanie Meyer chose to use Twilight as a metaphor for abstinence, Blood Red Moon is... Pro-STD?
How exactly does one become a vampire then?
Well, it's something that's spread through, intimacy.
Dude, you eat people. You can say the word sex.
Do you know who's doing the killings in town?
It's someone who no longer cares about the rules, or who wants to stay hidden.
There's something else I want to ask you.
What else?
Did you want to come over for dinner tomorrow night?
So you don't care about the murders? Not curious about the vampire who doesn't care about the rules? Way to go, Megan!
And she's screaming bloody murder. Don't kill the lobster! So we finally had to buy it. I understand you're living with your uncle?
Yeah, my mother's brother.
That'd be what an uncle is. You know, you've had like 40 years to come up with a backstory, man. Time to get the ball rolling, don't you think? The two of them leave while her mother decides to stay behind and drink herself to death.
Miss Clooney can be a tough one to deal with.
She's a bitch.
She's not that bad. I mean, she is a tough teacher.
Whoa! He raised his voice an octave. Careful, Blood Red Moon. Whoa! What happened to the video? Why did... That's supposed to be a night shot, isn't it?
How does that work?
Yeah, because tinting everything blue makes it nighttime. Clearly. You know what? I'm not gonna insult your intelligence, I'll just say it. That looks like shit. That's the worst day for night shot I've ever seen, and they actually have a lot of these here. And the worst part? They have real night shots in this movie. That just makes the fact that they just tinted everything blue even sadder. Uh-oh, it's getting late. I'd better wrap up this review soon. I guess that makes this movie Blood Orange Moon. So if he took the keys out, why is the car still running?
Oh, it's showtime, TJ. It's showtime.
Oh, they're only 12! Jenna thinks someone is watching them, just 'cause, I guess, so Jock Guy goes to investigate. This leads into the funniest part of the movie.
Oh, you are dead!
What was that? You could see the boards they put the shirt on.
Victor?
She didn't see him before? Farmer Guy witnesses the whole thing.
I seen something really bad.
Super duper bad. Go Green Guy, you'll get to him eventually. The next day, the school is having a memorial for Cheerleader and Jock Guy. Apparently, the entire school consists of 1 teacher and 10 kids. I don't know. The sheriff has some kind words.
There'll be people to talk to if you're having a hard time coping. But I'm also here to find out if anyone has seen Victor Smith. We have a reliable witness that places him at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, because you can just talk about a murder suspect to a school, no problem. Also, reliable witness? Crazy farmer guy? Really? Anyway, Megan is depressed about it, and then Little Miss Gamer reveals that she's actually Amanda, the vampire who made Victor. Dun dun dun! Yeah, because if I were a vampire, my chosen profession would be a high school teacher too. Because Victor is in a safe place, and by that I guess she means he's just standing around in the park doing nothing.
She explained to me that one of your kind has gone nuts and decided the rules don't apply anymore, and that it has something to do with a blood red moon.
The moon has an odd effect on some really old vampires.
What? What the hell does that mean? And why is the moon red in the first place? That gives the guy the ability to shapeshift? Why?
He's becoming less human. Think of him as a mega vampire.
Think of him as a super duper ultra vampire deluxe.
You believe my daughter's been kidnapped by Victor?
You want me to repeat back everything you say to me? Megan stays overnight with Victor, and he just stands over her and watches her sleep.
So what now?
We kill him.
They had to wait overnight for that? Anyway, Amanda is supposed to get reinforcements, and they try to contact her. Little Miss Gamer, no! You were the best of them.
Tonight is a blood red moon. And all this is an excuse to get the townspeople confused and separated.
Much like this poor explanation is an excuse for lazy storytelling, it's revealed that the killer is... the sheriff, of course. The annual Canadian hunt. There's one now! Go, Sheriff, go! Go, Megan, go.
Caught you my webs spike.
So, being discovered as an ancient vampire makes your voice echoey and grating? Maybe you shouldn't slow down his running.
Megan, you okay?
She's not even really tied up. I think she'll live.
I'm so tired of pretending to be one of these sheeple.
Did he just use the word sheeple? Really? Then his eyes turn into lens flare effects. Haha, that Howie Mandel kills me. Anyway, what was I talking about? You know what time it is. Fail, 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 fail. Fail, 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 fail.
Damn aliens, I knew I'd get them.
Victor! Victor, no! No, it's gonna be okay.
You know he's a vampire by now, right? Gunshots don't hurt him.
Oh no.
Why is this happening?
No!
Guys? Good, another day for Nightshot. Good job, Blood Red Moon.
Victor?
He's alive, what a shock. Megan and Victor discuss doing it for the sake of vampirism, and then they just sort of decide to have sex. Then the credits are 8 minutes long. Wow. I've thought long and hard and come to a conclusion. Blood Red Moon sucks. Does this mean it wasn't entertaining? Hell no! This movie is hilarious, if not for the inept filmmaking. The technical aspects are bad, the story is ripped off, and the delivery is hilarious. At just over an hour long, at least it doesn't drag on forever, so if you're in the mood for a laugh, I'd recommend it. What did you think, Salacious Crumb? That's what I thought.
This one's for all the suckers who still believe in love. This one's for you. This one's for all the suckers who still believe in love. This one's for you.
You were the best of them. You were the best of them. Hey everyone, this is Obscurus Lupa. I just wanted to put a little note at the end of this video. If for those of you who are going to MagFest, I'm going to be there, and if you're not going to MagFest, you might want to think about going, because it's going to be a lot of fun. MagFest is a convention for video game music. It's going on in January. I'm going to be there from the 12th to the 16th. And that's, the convention goes 13th to the 16th. It's going to be at the Hilton in Alexandria, Virginia. Hope I get it all right, but in case I don't, I'm going to put the link right here. It's going to be in this thing when I add it. You can go there, look up the information on MagFest, and I hope to see you there. And there's going to be a ton of That Guy with the Glasses people there. Over 30 people last I checked. Angry Video Game Nerd's going to be there, lots of other internet celebrities, people that you care about seeing if you don't care about seeing me. So I hope to see you there, and that's my bit.